Madam, you can present.
So today we have the poster presentation of startups developed and linkage with innovation ambassador for mentorship support. So we have around 7 teams, including the faculty startup. And for providing the mentorship support, we have the innovation ambassador, Dr. S. Suresh Kumar, who is the Vice President of SSN IAC, and also the innovation ambassador. And he will be with us today for the 7 teams, and he will offer his comments as well as his ideas for the problems that is given by the startups. So first I call upon the first team, which is our team, that is Srimita Energy Solutions. That is presented by Dr. R. Seyre and Dr. Umarani. So Srimita Energy Solutions Private Limited is a faculty startup which is registered and incubated at SSN Incubation Foundation. And this company was started in the month of May 2022. And the directors of the company are myself and Dr. Umarani. And the main purpose of this company is nothing but to carry on the business of designing, procuring, developing, commissioning, and operating power electronic solutions, power converters for various industrial as well as non-industrial purposes, focusing on both the conventional as well as the non-conventional energy sources. Moreover, we also provide end-to-end solutions for all the electric vehicle requirements. And not only it is limited to the charging station, we also work on multi-utility smart poles, then battery swapping, then solar based charging station, and then we also work on several cutting edge technologies like reliability analysis using machine learning and deep learning. So we provide solutions both at the Indian level as well as at the global level.
Ma'am,
So
sorry
what are
to
the services?
Madam, sorry to interrupt. Is
Yes
it
sir.
product
Yes sir.
oriented or solution developed oriented, ma'am? Is it product
Sir,
oriented
it
company?
involves both, sir. It involves both. Mainly focused on product development.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
our main focus is on product development.
Okay, ma'am. Please
So our
proceed.
services include we conduct several online training and workshops both for our students as well as for the other college students, and we are providing virtual internship in the cutting edge technologies. Then we are planning to conduct idea contest and hackathons, the development of solutions for EV and renewable energy, also to provide customized solution for various power electronic based projects. So one of the most important product which we are developing is nothing but currently, where the Srimita Energy Solutions is currently involved, is nothing but we are developing an eco-friendly solar photovoltaic powered utility poles. So this is basically a multi-utility pole, because everyone aware of India government smart city mission. So in all the smart cities, we have the requirement of utility poles, multi-utility poles, where we have a utility pole. And the unique feature of our product is nothing but it will be basically standalone. So we have around 7 to 8 such type of utility poles installed in various smart cities in larger numbers, but those utility poles are depending on the grid system. But what we are proposing is nothing but basically a standalone, and the power will be supplied from the solar energy system, so that the solution what we are providing is also is a reduced cost and is also of a green solution. And we have integration with IoT, so that we can see what are the parameters involved, what will be the status of each and every component that is installed in the case of the smart utility pole. And what is the methodology that is involved is first we'll be designing the PV array and the battery will be sizing for the proposed pole, and then we'll be doing the design and we'll be performing the simulation in the case of MATLAB. Then we are proposing an LLC resonant converter for the LED driver, which is attached in the case of the smart pole. And the reason for choosing this LLC resonant converter is nothing but to increase the lifetime of the driver as well as to have a ripple free output. We have chosen this topology. And for the other accessories, in the case of the multi-utility poles, such as Wi-Fi, surveillance camera, and also we have 5 USB mobile charging port. And for air quality monitoring system, we have developed a single input multi-output DC to DC converter, which will power all these appliances. So this is a novel topology so that the size of the converter can be reduced and it will be very compact with high power density, which is installed on the pole itself. Then we'll be moving. We have divided this charging pole into two structure. One is for one set of panels will be powering for the accessories, and the main important component is nothing but we have charging port as well as battery swapping. So we have developed an AC charging port which will enable faster charging of the electric vehicle, and that is done with the help of a novel quasi Z source inverter which is powered from the PV source. And we have the battery swapping also in addition to the AC charging port, where 5 vehicles can be charged at a time. So we have the option for charging 5 vehicles at a time. In addition to that, we have battery swapping unit also for the two-wheelers, and we'll be integrating all the accessories as well as the charging port and the battery swapping system, and we will be testing all the facilities incorporated in the pole and be validating the result. This is the entire flow of our process. And when we look into the survey of the existing poles in India, we have taken a survey. So you have at Delhi, other one is at Ahmedabad, and the next one is at Bhopal, and one more we have taken across the globe is China. So when you look into all these features, you can see that most of the utility poles are grid connected. So they depend upon the grid, and you don't have both accessories as well as the EV charging port. But what is a unique thing in our product is nothing but we integrate both the things, where we have battery swapping including the EV charging port, which is very important, and that is a unique structure which is there in the case of our utility pole. And you can see that in case of China only you have a standalone pole, but again they don't have the option of both all the accessories as well as the EV. So what we have planned is nothing but again we have used a lithium ion battery only for our backup system, but here we have both accessories as well as the EV charging port including the swapping unit, so which doesn't exist in any other poles. That is why we specify basically this is a solar powered multi utility pole which will cover what are the requirements for a smart city system. So this is actually the proposed structure. So here you can see the solar panel. So we have proposed the top, this is a top overview which will be in the oval shape, and the specifications, it will be of 8 kilowatt, or you can, if you want to have a smaller pole, you can go with a 2 kilowatt also. So the accessories will be, you'll have a surveillance camera, then Wi-Fi router, and then this will be the main battery unit and the converter unit. And the other side you have your battery swapping unit, and then you have your charging port, and then you have the surveillance camera. Then on the top of the utility pole, you will have 4 LED driver. For that only we have developed a compact LED driver so that you'll have a ripple free output, and the lifetime of the LED driver also can be reduced. And you have the LED display also, so that you can see what is the status of each and every accessory. So you have 5 mobile charge, that is 4 plus 4, 8 mobile charging ports, and then you can know what will be the status of each and every accessories that is installed in the case of your utility pole. And this is again the view of that, and the features is nothing but you have IoT and user interface for battery swapping unit, IoT and user interface for smart utility pole, and then you have LED driver, Wi-Fi access, and then charging circuit and the battery swapping unit. Thank you.